What's good? It's Killa Impact right about now. JVH Studios, break the bar. We're here to break down these bars.
Man, I like RAH, who's this? Punch harder than Francis Ngannou's fist. I go in like a harpoon tip, taking a piss like a bathroom trip.
The way it starts is just like, man, I like RAH, who's this? Self-explanatory. Punch harder than Francis Ngannou's fist. Francis Ngannou is the UFC heavyweight champion. And I'm saying my punchlines are punch harder than Francis Ngannou's fist. I'll go in like a harpoon tip, taking the piss like a bathroom trip. Self-explanatory, go in like a harpoon tip, sharp object, go in. Fucking taking a piss like a bathroom trip.
Said I'm up man fully, top brand to an Oxfam hoodie. If it's combat, I'm on that, on back. My squad's tap pussy blowing up like a bomb strapped to me.
Yo, I'm Mott Man fully, top brand to an Oxfam hoodie. If it's combat, I'm on that, on back. On back, my squad's tapped. So it's like all the multis rolling off, you get me? On back, my squad's tapped pussy, blowing up like a bomb strapped to me.
I'm your highness, King Solomon with a touch of Midas.
I'm your highness, King Solomon with a touch of Midas. If you know your history as a black man, you know about King Solomon, fam. And you know about King Midas as well. But obviously King Solomon, OG, listen, you think about Andrew Tate, bruv. King Solomon was the top G of top Gs. You get me? When fuck Andrew Tate, it's all about King Solomon, fam, with a touch of Midas. You get me? King Midas, if you know the story, everything he touched turns to gold, innit? So it's like, I'm King Solomon with a touch of Midas. So like with a little bit of Midas and also the touch of Midas, because everything we touch turns to gold.
My tongue's the vilest, punch like Wilders.
My tongue's the vilest, punch like Wilders, Deontay Wilder.
How you gonna chat about drugs and violence? Only plug that you fuck with get stuck in your butt, and the only dope lines clogging up your sinus.
How you gonna chat about drugs and violence when the only plug that you fuck with gets stuck in your butt and the only dope line is clogging up your sinus? So, plug, the connect, so the only plug that you fuck with gets stuck in your butt, and also plug that you fuck with, so it's like a double entendre. You get me? Stuck in your butt, and the only dope line is clogging up your sinus, mate. The only dope line you have is literally a line of heroin in your nose.
Son, these writers best come with visors.
Son, these writers best come with visors. So obviously, son these writers, as in make them, they're my kids, innit? Son these writers, but also the son, so they better come with visors.
That cap got them slapped like Trump admirers.
That cap got them slapped like Trump admirers. So as in the bullshit they're talking, the cap got them slapped, but like Trump admirers because of the MAGA hats, innit? So when the MAGA, the fucking, what are they called? The Trump admirers would be getting slapped up in it because of the hats they were wearing. So that cap got them slapped like Trump admirers.
Gave D to your ex like suck it.
Gave D to your ex like suck it. Because obviously D-Generation X, for all the old school heads used to watch WWF, back in the day, D-Generation X, or for short it was DX, innit? And their slogan was suck it. So obviously I'm saying, gave D to your ex like suck it. Come on, double entendres all over the gaff, mate.
And I bun more than Thai salad with spice added.
I bun more than Thai salad with spice added. Obviously, the extra rhyme, Thai salad, spice added. And everyone knows fucking Thai salad is spicy, innit?
It's just getting silly now. Pure jokes stand up and I sit them down.
It's just getting silly now. Pure jokes stand up and I sit them down. Even there, pure jokes stand up and I sit them down. You get me? Stand-up comedy.
Try murk me, but I'm like, really how? Queen's head's all I'm on like the British crown.
Try murk me, but I'm like, really how? Queen's head's all I'm on like the British crown. All I want is money. Queen's head's all I'm on like the British crown.
Nowhere to be seen. I was there, you were nowhere to be seen. It kicked off, you were nowhere to be seen. Where you been, rude boy, where you been? What you mean, rude boy, what you mean? Got a block locked down, got the street quarantined.
Nowhere to be seen. I was there, you were nowhere to be seen. It kicked off, you were nowhere to be seen. Where you been, rude boy, where you been? What you mean, rude boy, what you mean? Got a block locked down, got the street quarantined. So that's like a classic grime flow, innit? Where you been, rude boy, where you been? I don't even remember if it was Skepta. Skepta, you probably jacked it from someone else, but it's like one of them old school classic grime flows, innit? What you mean, rude boy? What you mean? Where you been, rude boy? Where you been? So I'm just saying, where you been, rude boy? You know what I mean? Got a got a block locked down, got a street quarantined.
Step by step, rules to the shit. I wrote me a manual. Step by step, step by step, rules to the shit. I wrote me a manual. Step by step by step, rules to the shit. I wrote me a manual. Step by step by step.
Damaging MCs until the war's dead. Made it vanish like a vortex. Run circles around him like a piece of my bought pets. Lyrics are sharp, leave them with a permanent scar like Harry Potter's forehead. On the mic I murder it, boss for the flames I burn it quick. I use my verse and mercury like I'm hurting pricks. I'm like
a young Socrates on the scene. Might hate on me now, but they'll see what I mean.
I'm like a young Socrates on the scene. Might hate on me now, but they'll see what I mean. Because obviously Socrates was a philosopher and no one understood what he was saying when he was alive and doing his thing. But when he died, everyone was like, oh shit, Socrates, the philosopher, what he said was important. And I'm just comparing myself to that, innit? Because you motherfuckers are gonna hate on me now, but I'm dead and gone. You're gonna be like, impact. He was the Socrates of modern times.
Think they can rap with me. Man, they're living in a fantasy. If I battled you in front of all your man them, there still wouldn't be a fantasy.
Think they can rap with me. Man, they're living in a fantasy. If I battled you in front of all your man them, there still wouldn't be a fan to see. Yeah, fantasy.
Mad punches, you an amputee. So how you gonna hang with me? Man are armless. Only kickback he ever felt came with an armrest.
Mad punches. You are an amputee. So how you gonna hang with me? So it's all arm wordplay. You're an amputee. You've got no arms. How you gonna hang with me? Do you know what I mean? So it's all just like double entendres, wordplay, typical battle rap shit, innit? Which is if you know me, if you know Impact, it's on brand, innit? I'm a battle rapper.
Man, they get lit up like they've been blazing. Dumb struck, stuck up like a mixed race ting.
Man, they get lit up like they've been blazing. Dumb struck, stuck up like a mixed race ting. Stuck up as in you're going to get stuck up like held at gunpoint. Stuck up like a mixed race thing. We all know about these mixed race bitches. Come on. Listen, I'm a mixed race man, yeah? And I'm team mixed race. But mixed race girls need to give it up a little bit more, man. Come on. Let the man them get some. Stop being so stush. All mixed race girls, that's a message to all of you. Stop being stush.
I've got pristine angles like the Sistine Chapel.
I've got pristine angles like the Sistine Chapel. So obviously the way it rhymes here, it's a perfect rhyme, innit? That's why I said it, because the rhyme was just perfect. It was just, there was pristine angles like the Sistine Chapel. Like, okay, I've got to say that anyway. But, you know, the angles of the pristine chapel. We went to the Sistine Chapel recently, innit? Yeah, we went to the Sistine Chapel in the Vatican recently. It was sick. And if you go and see the Sistine Chapel, which I urge you all to do, get a bit cultured, become a man of culture like myself, go to Rome, see the Sistine Chapel, the angles are pristine. And then you'll understand the bar.
From STA like Steve Hawkins, so unlike him, but you better keep walking.
I'm from STA, that's where I'm from, St. Albans, innit? Everyone who's from St. Albans calls it STA for short, innit? And I say, I'm from STA, like Steve Hawking. Everyone knows Steve Hawking, the legendary Stephen Hawking. Okay, sorry. Don't cancel me, it was that bad. Was that bad? That was my Stephen Hawking impression. Shit, my bad. Anyway, everyone knows Stephen Hawking, yeah? He was actually from St. Albans, where I grew up, yeah? And he went to St. Albans Girls' School, which back in the day wasn't a girls' school, innit? So I'm just saying, I'm from STA, like Steve Hawking. So unlike him, blood, you better keep walking. That's dark.
Murk me, you must be snoring. Spin you in my dreams while I'm sleep talking.
Murk me, you must be snoring. Spin you in my dreams while I'm sleep talking. I win battles in my dreams, fam. I just be like, and you still get murked.
Most man are third eye blind to what lies behind the senses. What light projects ain't entire essence. And
most man are third eye blind to what lies behind the senses. So what I mean by that is that we've got 5 senses, yeah? Sight, smell, touch, taste. We all know the 5 senses and all of that, yeah? But what I'm saying is, yeah, there's another life, there's another reality, yeah? There's more understanding behind purely the physical aspects of 3D reality. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like the spirit and like where imagination and ideas and creativity come from. And that's what your third eye picks up. So if you're truly tapped into the truth of reality, you know that most man are third eye blind to what lies behind the senses. What light projects ain't entire essence. Because it's scientifically proven that all we can see with our eyes is matter, yeah, luminous matter, matter that reflects light. But then there's things like dark matter, the stuff we can't see with our eyes, the things that we can't pick up.
Since death ain't the final end, life progresses. Energy can never die, it's endless. But know that your time is precious, and be grateful for minor blessings, and whatever you strive for, fight to get it.
And death ain't the final end, life progresses. Energy can never die, it's endless. But know that your time is precious. So don't, even though that's the fact, even though we're living in what the Indians will call, or the Hindus will call Maya, illusion, even though we're living in an illusion and a third 3D physical reality isn't the entire essence, still know that your time is precious and be grateful for minor blessings, and whatever you strive for, fight to get it. Even though we're here and it's all an illusion, yeah, it's all a fucking, what do they call it? A simulation. You know, they might say it's a simulation and you might clock that, but still your time is precious here, and be grateful for it and fight for what you believe in. Stand up for what you believe in.
Rep SDA like Stanley Kubrick.
Rep SDA like Stanley Kubrick. Another fun fact about my hometown, St. Albans, Stanley Kubrick's from there as well. The famous director, Stanley Kubrick. We did A Clockwork Orange, all them mad films. So I got another one, Rep SDA like Stanley Kubrick. And to be honest, that bar carries on in another song on my latest EP. Yeah, Red Rum EP. So go and get that now to find out the rest of the story. Rep SDA like Stanley Kubrick. You don't want to see me get mad and lose it. The champ, no one can dispute it. Rancid, putrid, get colder than Massachusetts. And if you want the rest of the bars, buy my new EP, Red Rum EP, out now. Like, comment, subscribe to JVH Studios right now. Get on your YouTube, get on your phones, click that up. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that. Let's go, Killa Impact, break the bar.
Man, I like RAH, who's this? Punch harder than Francis Ngannou's fist. I go in like a harpoon tip, taking a piss like a bathroom trip. Said I'm up man fully, top brand to an Oxfam hoodie. If it's combat, I'm on that. On back, my squad's tap pussy blowing up like a bomb strapped to me. I'm your highness, King Solomon with a touch of Midas. They ain't never seen nothing like this. Got a club going up like London prices.